Hello everyone and welcome back to Feed the Beast Infinity. So, first things first, I am making ourselves an elevator out of a bunch of wool, which I apparently have not scanned. Wool. So let's get on that. Ding. All done. Okay. And we are making ourselves an elevator, which I don't know that I've scanned either. No, I have not. Perfect. So what this allows us to do is it allows us to cross like gaps like this, easy peasy, without a problem. So I've already got one down here. So now I go up, which now we're on the level of this thing, which I've made some changes here I'll talk about in just a moment. And now I can go down using the shift key or whatever you have set to crouch, and you go up by just jumping, and there you go. Now I'm down on the hungry node level. It is growing immense. It's pretty massive. Pretty massive. Oh, ow. Zombies sometimes spawn here because I think a zombie with a spawner on its head occasionally spawns in this trap and zombies end up showing up or something or other. I've been feeding more and more nodes to this guy. He's now got 44 aspects on him, with most of the primal aspects being above 50, with the exception of Perditio, which is just one away. Right now it was just eating a Corpus node, which is now at 13 there. But yeah, we'll have to replace that soon, probably. I am making cotton plants so that I can grow string. Oh, apparently I have my Alt key hit. There we go. So that we can grow strings so that I can make frames for my bees, which, by the way, I've been working on the bees tremendously, and we'll probably get into those today. Okay, well, they're all done breeding, so that's perfect. We'll be able to get into bee breeding. But yeah, I've got tons of meadows, tons of forests, and I'm almost full on a stack of unusual drones. But we'll touch on more on those in a bit. I'm going to give you another rundown of other things I've done off camera. So while I was node hunting, I kind of ran out of LP. So now I've been building that up slowly. My network is full again. It was empty. And I'm kind of working on getting this back up to full. My orb is now permanently stuck in that thing. Well, not stuck. I'm permanently leaving it in that thing from now on, so that it just automatically refills my network as I'm away. Oh, I found these in a chest under an infested spider spawner. It's just a portal frame. I can turn it off. You set it to whatever types of portal you want. You have to pick one that goes to the top row and one that goes to the bottom row, and you're all good. Then all I have to do is turn them on, turn them off, and I can go between them. So I was using that for a while because I had taken away the ladders to the lower level, and so that was my best way there. Now, as for what I have done over here, I have added a cyclic assembler, or a series of cyclic assemblers that are turning my jungle wood into jungle planks, turning said planks into slabs, and the slabs are being turned into bowls. And the bowls are being dumped in here. The reason I'm doing that is because I was substantially lower on the aspects of air and Perditio than anything else. Like you can still see they're still not breaking 400 yet. But they'll start getting there. This was a fairly recent addition. What else have I done? I've started working on filling this thing up with honey every so often. I've started to get propolis. I'm also working on seed oil, which I want to show you guys how to do that. So I'm just going to take a stack of pumpkins, just one please, convert them into 4 stacks of seeds. Then all we have to do is go over to our squeezer and pump the seeds in like so. And that'll squeeze it down into seed oil, which will then get pushed into this carpenter. And we'll be using that to make frames, along with the string that I'm getting. I've also added, there was an update to this pack, and Botania has updated. Or not Botania, Agricraft has upgraded. And I can now grow Cinder Pearls. The Thaumcraft flower that turns into Blaze Powder. So it grows one of these. I have a cyclic assembler behind here, converting those into this, and they get pumped right into this barrel. Same thing with the cotton. I just have the cotton plants set up so that when they're in my farm, all the cotton plants will go into a cyclic assembler, which will automatically convert into string and dump it in the new barrel. And yeah, so that's fun. So today what I want to do is I want to start setting up our, turn on our animal farm so that it's all ready and going. Because that is a project I am pretty much near completion on it. I just need one thing, which I don't remember where I put that one thing. There it is. Pink slime bucket. Okay, so let's see. Mobs in the area. Okay, there's a witch. I'm gonna have to take care of her. Okay, there was a creeper I saw before. Where is it? Over here? Yes. Oh. I've enchanted all of my armor. So you can see I now have a significant jump in my boost, or boost in my jump. Jump in my boost. That doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I'll show you those enchantments in just a moment. So I think we did my chest piece on the last episode and my helmet. Maybe just my chest piece. So the chest piece has protection 4, thorns 3, unbreaking 3. My helmet, I gave it protection 4, respiration 3, aqua affinity 3, unbreaking 3. The leggings, I gave them protection 4, ascent boost 4, which allows me to jump super high. And then unbreaking 3. And then for the boots, it's protection 4, unbreaking 3, haste 3, which I think is broken. I don't know that I'm moving any faster. Slightly faster, I think. Okay, yeah. Never mind. And slow fall, so that if I am at a height where I will take fall damage, it automatically feathers my fall for me, making it go super slow like so. Alright, but let's get this up and running. So, I am set up here to have all of my liquid meat go into here. So I have a filter on my item frames, and all you have to do is take a bucket, put it in there, and it'll filter just the liquid for your fluid ducts. I'm using ender fluid ducts, fluid conduits, because they allow you to transport more than one fluid at a time, and they do it really quickly in large amounts. So that's that. All I have to do is set up this one. So here we go. We're going to take the pink slime bucket. Boom. Pink slime. Whoosh. So then I can just put that in there. And now all the pink slime will be filtered into said bucket, which is awesome. Into said tank, I should say. Now, all I should have to do is turn on the breeder. I had this running for a while just so I could get a bucket of pink slime and a bucket of meat. As you can see, the slaughterhouse is currently quite full. Oh, I forgot. I also need to hook up the ender conduit, the fluid conduit, to the machine. So let's get one of those. Ender fluid conduits. I should put away all this junk. I guess sugar can go in here. That in there. Don't need this extra bucket anymore. At least not on me right now. Glowstone goes over... Nope. Over here. Okay, cool. And the string goes downstairs. We'll do that in just a moment. Oh, ah! Hello. Thanks for the XPs. Ow. Actually, if I go here... Boom. Extract. There we go. And that should all go into here. And 1,000, there we go. All the meat is in here, and that's being processed. And what I'm doing with the meat right now is it's not like super great as food or anything, so I just have it dumping into the hungry node. Because why not? Well, looks like our other node is finished eating. I'm not going to replace it on camera though. So as you can see, every so often a meat ingot is just going to drop into the hungry node. So yeah. So really all we're gathering from that thing is the pink slime. Which we will be using to make a laser drill eventually. Hopefully. Now, what else is on the agenda for today? Oh, there is something I want to test, and we'll do this right now. So, Botania did update. I said it updated, but I meant to talk about Agricraft, but Botania did in fact update. So, something new was added to it. A passive mana generation method that is supposedly immovable. You can't break the flower, you can't touch the flower, you can't anything, and it spawns naturally in the world. However, I'm thinking if I can take this guy. Is this the big one? No, that's not the big one. That's the small one. If I take this guy, well, we can test it with the small one for now. No, I need the big one, that's right, because it needs to be a larger area. So, if I take you, and I bind you to here, so you are bound to 1026, 538. Yes, perfect. And 63, because it's one down. So I've bound you to that. Now, let's go try to find... Oh, how's this doing? It's got weeds. Good call. We're not gonna... Let's just destroy that for now, since we're not gonna be paying too close attention to it for just right yet. Now let's go find ourselves these Botania flowers, and hopefully utilize them. I've marked quite a few of them on my map, and I've been doing so as I'm gathering nodes, so I should be able to backtrack a little bit. Waypoints. This one is right over there. Oh. I don't know that I can make it across this pond. Should be able to if I jump from here. Hello, Crimson Cult. Don't mind me. Whoosh. So I really like this method of travel, being able to just jump and then glide for a far ways. It's not great over water, but it is pretty nice over terrain. Okay, those aren't too far away anymore. I think there aren't very many over... Well, there's one right here. So perfect. So I'm gonna take all of this stuff right here. No? Why not? Maybe it's too far. Could be that it's too far, actually. Where would the closest primal flowers be? $1,200. 1,200 isn't too far away. Okay, let's try this. 1,200. What direction? I did turn on the waypoint, did I? Find. That way. Okay. So let's try to go over there. It's not too far of a walk. Actually, I could probably just cut this part out. So yeah, I will bring you guys back in once we're over there. Alrighty, so I found them. I found them, and there are so many more here. So let's try this out, shall we? Let's get this guy first. Let's put you in there. That's the wrong focus. Grab you, put you in here, put you on, and there it goes. So now, all I have to do is get back home, which I can do thanks to this guy. I don't really need to get back to where I was before. And now all we have to do is go upstairs, go over, and no. But that begs the question, can I do 2 blocks tall? Let's try 3, just for the sake of it. I'm pretty sure it was a 3x3 area, but I could be wrong. Or a 3x3x3. It is. Okay, so we can't move those flowers. That's unfortunate, but we're fine. We'll be able to find a way of easy mana generation. Really clever of the Botania designer, though, to like take everything into account. I wonder if they're like somehow bound to their spawn coordinate, and any attempt to move them from it just deletes it or something. I'd be very, very interested to know how that works, because it is very clever. Despite the fact that I wish he hadn't thought of it, but oh well. I can always just turn off passive flowers deteriorating, so if I really wanted it, I could just do it myself, but that's how the mod is meant to be played, so that is how it will be played. Unless an in-game alternative is found. It doesn't involve changing the game itself. There we go. XP. So, yeah. We're pretty much at time, but I'm thinking I might just cut out the failed attempt at first. And just do that one, and then we'll work on something else. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So I'm going to be staying at the base for now to work on a different project. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start breeding bees. And we're going to get into that. Where do I put my coal? Over here. That's right. So to breed bees, let's see. Let's do it from scratch. So we'll use the bees we have already. So we're going to take these meadow bees. Boom. And we're going to take, let's see, these forest bees. And I think I have more pristine meadows bees than I do the others. Ow. I really need more of your heads. I don't really need your brains or your flesh. Let's sleep here for a second. Alrighty, so I'm going to dedicate one of these hives to crossbreeding my bees, and it may as well be this one. So let's go ahead and take you. I'm going to breed you one forest with one meadows. And then I'm going to do the same over here with one meadows and one forest drone. And then you guys can just keep making honey. And you guys just work up to a stack of extra drones. And then boop, 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 And there we go. So now those guys are breeding into, hopefully, a crossbreed. If not, then hopefully a hybrid. Either one is fine, though ultimately we want them to crossbreed. Okay, so full stacks, actually not in this, do them over here. I've already got full stacks of each here, but you know, it's nice to have extras. Meanwhile, the rest of those, the not a full stack stack will be just fed to the hungry node for more air. So there we go. So those bees are going to go, and, well, we're going to have to wait for those. But while we wait for those, I had another project in mind. And that is the laser drill I mentioned before. So, we're going to look up here what we need to make a laser drill. First and foremost, we're going to need plastic, pink slime. So, how do we get pink slime? Well, simplest way to get pink slime is... Where's that extra bucket I said I didn't need? There we go. Check on the cotton. Cotton's fine. So what we do is we go over with a bucket. We pick up a bucket's worth of pink slime, and then we put it in a hole. Now, what we're going to want to do with the slime once it's done its thing is slime. There, we're going to want to make one of those, but first let me show you what this slime does. Why does it show a... How did you get in there? There we go. So here's our pink slime that for some reason spawned itself into the cow pen. But he's our new friend. Unfortunately, killing one slime isn't going to get me very much stuff. So, the solution is to kill more slimes. To do that, we're going to need to make more slime. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 4 slime, 2 lapis, and we're going to have to make ourselves a syringe, which takes a piece of rubber, 4 plastic, and a piece of iron. So we can get the iron simple enough. We can get the rubber and plastic simple enough. Do I have any left over? Don't think I do. So we're going to need 5 of you. 5 of you. And I don't think the pink slime will ever despawn, so you don't have to worry about that. As far as I know. I've never run into that issue. Boom. Boom. So we have our piece of rubber. Now we need pieces of plastic. Boom. Boom. And we go ahead, we make ourselves that. And we have to go back upstairs and craft ourselves our syringe. So what we're making here is a slime embiggening syringe. And what that allows us to do is it allows us to make slimes bigger. A bigger slime means it's going to spawn smaller copies, which means we're going to end up with more than this one guy. Now with pink slime, only the smallest version drops slime balls. So obviously right now we only have one, so that's not going to give us very much, so let's make him bigger. So now he's bigger. Just like normal slimes, they have 3 stages, so we're going to go ahead and make another syringe. And this is why we have 2 doors. And he's going to get bigger. Ooh, really big. So here we go, we have a giant slime, and then all we have to do is kill it. And then, boom, slime balls, slime balls, slime balls, slime balls for everyone. Boom, and there you go. Just like that, I've got 17 of the 36 slime balls we need. So very, very easy process to get all that stuff. And I'm actually going to put you with my tools. Well, my spare tools. I found an extra portal gun. It's the same kind as mine, so it doesn't really help me. but it's cool that I found one. Portal guns that shoot the same portal, I'm pretty sure just replace the portal that you already have. It doesn't give you like 2 different sets of the same color portals. You just get one set and they move each other around regardless. So yeah. That's why I have these ones set to the default portals. If I set them to the same ones that I'm already using, I'm pretty sure they would just replace them. So something to bear in mind. Let's see, 756 replaces you. There we go. So yeah, there we go. So that's gonna get me pink slime. Off camera, I'm going to... What am I gonna do? Off camera, I'll keep getting pink slime. I'll keep an eye on the bees. And then next episode, the bees should be done, so we'll start tackling them a little bit more. I'll show you how to scan bees, what you should do with a bee once you've got it crossbred, or once it's hybrid, and I'll go more into what those mean. I could do a tutorial video. I don't know. We'll see. But that's going to do it for this one, so thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed all that fun stuff as always. This is probably going to be a longer one, sorry about that. But hey, we're back, so that's fun. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.